And another live training. This is week 22, day number 4. And we're going to be talking about how to retire with $1 million using rental income or rental properties. And it's the concept is super simple. But real estate affords you a lot of different things. So don't think that we're just going to think about or talk about real estate and buying the asset, although that is the majority of this video. But I'll also give you some insight as to how to earn double-digit returns within real estate to blow up your retirement account, whether that's a self-directed IRA, an IRA, a 401k, etc. Whether it's a savings account, whether you have money sitting in a CD or some treasuries or bonds or whatever the case might be, real estate gives you a better return on your money, safer or whatnot. So the first thing that I'd like to talk about is how you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe. As far as real estate is, you can connect immediately today. You can go to a local title company and just ask that title company if they could connect you with people that are doing a lot of real estate deals, whether they're wholesaling them or whether they are flipping them or something to that effect, buying and holding them. That's really a good one, buying and holding. You can ask the title company to give you those referrals or make that connection, or you can go to a local RIA, real estate investors. RIA, the goal here is to connect with real estate investors, and there's like little sub niches within the real estate industry. And so some people focus on wholesaling real estate. Some people focus on flipping real estate, buying and holding it. Some people focus on just tax liens, which is they put their money, they pretty much lend the money to the county to pay people's property taxes. And the property owner is forced to pay you back. Otherwise, they will lose their property. So it's the safest money that you can ever have is the tax lien. That is the safest. Nothing is safer than that because it's senior to any other lien. But you do have to be careful to put it only on liens where people will actually want the property back, right? They don't want to lose that property. That's the only thing. I personally only do improved real estate. There's a building on it, so I don't even care if that building has, it's a crack house and has crime going in and out of it or whatnot. No problem. I will pay the tax, or I will lend the money. Really, that's the principle behind it. I'll be the bank for the county, and then they give me double-digit returns on that property, on that loan that I'm giving the county, on the taxes I'm paying. So I absolutely love that strategy whenever I don't have an investment to go into, which doesn't happen too often. But whenever I do, I preserve my capital, putting it into tax liens. So that is just if you have like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and you don't want to keep it in the bank, but you want to be liquid within a certain amount of time, so you can go and find an investment. Then you can throw all that money into tax liens, 3 million, boom, into tax liens. And then within 1 million, within 1 year, you'll be liquid again, for the majority of it. Plus you have a return. So that is like an amazing strategy. So those are a few little things that you can do to start generating double-digit returns on your money. So I mentioned wholesalers, real estate investors, and buy and hold investors as well. which you can become also a buy and hold investor, which is what I recommend. I don't recommend anyone becoming a wholesaler, and I don't recommend anyone becoming a flipper. Why? Because you work so hard to find a property and then you flip it to somebody else. So it shouldn't be your main strategy, in my opinion, but it can be a tool in your tool belt, which is what I do. So my main strategy, what I've done is I have looked for properties for me to keep or preserve my capital and earn double-digit returns secured by real estate. So that's what I focus on. But I also not only do it for myself, but I also help my partners do that. And a lot of people contact me from this channel, and they're like, "Hey Ben, like let's connect and blah blah blah." You've seen some lives that I've had here with other people, and people just connect with me. And I have, as an example, my phone blows up all the time. I have right now 27 phone calls I have to return in the next few days here. But I will return them. So feel free to contact me, reach out to me so that we can do that together. But let's just say you want to go a different route and not do tax liens. What you can do is, after you contacted the title company, you can go and ask a buy and hold investor, see if they're trying to buy more rentals or whatnot. See if they'll let you in on one of the deals, or maybe you can offer funding for their deals. And you can do the same thing with wholesalers, and the same thing with flippers. A lot of times they already have their funding in place. I would say the majority of the time, or they'll work with a hard money lender. They already have their systems going. So you can just, tell them that you're looking to park your capital there for, an extended period of time, because you're looking to grow your self-directed IRA. And so if you mention that, then they will take you on. What they don't like is, a lot of hard money lenders approaching them, and they approach me all the time. I cannot ever use a hard money lender other than to do JVs. But because there's a ton of them, and they're always like, there's a lot of spam in the hard money lending space, if you believe it or not. So I don't work with them. I just build relationships, just kind of like offline with my local deals as far as a hard money loan. But I have not taken a hard money loan in like 4 or 5 years, because I haven't needed to. So, but if I did, I'd just go back to previous relationships. But you can approach him and not sound like a hard money lender. Just tell them, hey, I am just an investor. I have a retirement account, and I'm looking to partner up with somebody to, grow my retirement account long term. If you do that, you'll get plenty of responses. Tell that to the title company, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, they'll have deals for you, and you'll have money for them. It's a perfect marriage. So, and you can earn double-digit returns without lifting a finger. You just sort of put the money in there, and it just grows. It just grows. These guys know what they're doing, But if you want to get more involved and you want to do the deals yourself, then keep watching the video, because that's what I'm going to show you. If at the end of the video you decide, hey, no, it's too much work, because it is, then you can do that strategy, or contact me if you want to do it with me, or if you want me to point you in the right direction on how to do that. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So how do I do it? So this video is mainly to vlog about what I am doing, to deploy $1 million. And very simple. I go and look for off-market properties, and I want to make down payments. I want to buy them. And so I have to come up with a down payment. So if I'm going to go and spend $1 million, I got to make sure I have a certain number of properties that I need to get, which is, in my case, I want to do $10,000 down payments. That is my buy box. $10,000 per property. I don't want to go higher than that, only if the deal is really good. And then spread $1 million or divide $1 million by $10,000. And so let's do the math real quick. I can do it in my head, but I just want to be sure not telling you something that is not accurate. So that gives me 100 properties, right? Then out of the 100 properties, right, if I am cash flowing, that's my priority, cash flow first. So I'll do 100 properties times $200. That is my bare minimum after everything is paid, everything, property management, property taxes, insurance, anything, savings, all of that stuff, in case of a rainy day. After all that stuff, I need to cash flow. I need to net in my pocket $200. But wait, there's more. So the other thing I looked at is, well, if I am buying the property for just the down payment, how am I going to finance 100 properties, right? Well, I have two options, the bank or the seller. I know there's more out there, but those are the main ones. But to me, the only option really is the seller. The seller has to finance me those deals. So what do I have to do in order to get there? Well, if I went to the bank, I would have to qualify for 100 properties. It's never going to happen. I don't want to do that. It's easier for me to connect with a seller, negotiate with the seller, and let's say, which is very unrealistic, or very conservative, let's say each property is worth $100,000, which is not. I'm probably doing more than that. But let's just say it is $100,000. Well, over 100 properties, that is $10 million, net worth total. So you can see how you can turn $1 million into $10 million with cash flow. And the $1 million is not touched. Not only is it not touched, but it increases in value. So I did that because I didn't like people's advice to me, which was, when I was looking into all this stuff, which was save for retirement, then you build that nest egg. And then when you hit retirement age, you start taking money out of your savings. I'm like, what kind of nonsense is that? I don't ever want to touch that money. That money can live forever and keep paying me off of that money. I just thought it was very stupid. I'm not saying anyone's stupid that does that. Don't misunderstand. For me personally, I just thought that was terrible advice for me. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I rather preserve my capital and then make money on that money and keep adding to it. Plus, I make a living off of it, So I've been doing that since I was 21 years old. I've been doing that. So it's been a while, and it's been working out fine. I also built a business on the side so that business can pay for my living expenses. And that way I wouldn't touch any of my retirement accounts. I don't want to live on that money. So if you have savings or any of that stuff, that's not called a rainy day. I just set it and forget it. I don't touch that money. It's kind of like a trust that I can't touch, right? But I touch it because I'm reinvesting the money and stuff like that. But I don't use it for any of my personal expenses. That was my plan. That was my goal, and I've been able to do it. So now we're going to get into the second portion, the phone call, or the call here, the live training. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the second portion of it. We're going to see if a seller is willing to finance us the property. And if they are, then we can make a deal. And that is all we do. That is what I do. And on every single phone call, I am documenting my entire business, my entire retirement plan. So this is not advice. This is just you get to see what I'm doing. Full disclaimer. I do this just for as like a journal, like a vlog, like my personal experience. I'm not advising you to do anything. Now, you have the opportunity to reach out to me, and if you like what you see or whatnot, you let me know. If we can chat, and maybe we can do business together. Maybe you can look into some of the properties that I'm talking to, and maybe you can buy them from us, and you can do what I'm doing without having to do all the phone calls and stuff like that, which is very annoying at times. So never hesitate to reach out to me. So let's make these phone calls. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm gonna log into my into my CRM here, and see if we can start making the phone calls here. Okay. Logging in. So I hope that my experience allows you to gives you insight into how you can do it. I am not a guru at all, so I just do this to help, just in case there's somebody who needs help. I'm not here to sell you a course either, so I'm literally here just to make sure that I document my journey, number one, and I'm here also. This is the shameless plug. I'm here to connect with you so we can do business together and we can help one another. But that's it. I'm not selling you anything. I'm logging in here. Okay. Let's see. And the phone is going to start ringing. So once I get somebody to pick up, I'll get the microphone closer to the computer. Okay, this one here sold. So if people give me seller financing, if they finance the property for me, I'm able to give them retail. Everybody's always looking for a discount, which it's fine. You know, I also do that, but you don't always have to get a discount. Okay. All right. Minnesota, let's see here. I don't think this one has sold. This is going to be a long video, and I'm sure you know that because it shows on YouTube.
Hello.
Hey, Bernard, good morning. This is Ben. How are you?
Good. What's this about?
Yeah, I was just following up with you about your property on 13th Avenue.
Following up with me on my property.
Yep, you had spoken to my assistant about possibly selling it, and so I was just seeing if you were still thinking about doing that.
No, I never talked to anybody about selling it, so
okay.
I'm not at all interested in selling it. So
okay, no problem. Thank you.
all right. Yeah.
Bye-bye. So never interested. Never interested. So, okay. It has been rough for the past 2 days as far as like getting somebody on the line or finding a prospect, even finding a prospect. That has been a little rough. Okay, let's check on this. This sold. Okay, New York. Let's see what happens here.
Hello,
Hey, good morning, Sally. How are you?
I'm okay. Who
Oh,
is this?
good. This is Ben. I was following up, back up about your property on Angel Hill Road, seeing if you're still planning on moving forward and selling it.
Oh, well, we're doing okay.
You're doing okay. I'm glad to hear.
What's going on?
Yeah, I was you know, we had talked in the past and you wanted to sell the property, so I wanted to see if you were still planning on doing that.
I'm not selling the property.
Okay, the property on Angel Hill Road, you're not selling it anymore?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, I appreciate your time.
Right, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so I was reading the notes on there. What? Interested in selling it. Okay, this is Lehigh Acres.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Okay, no answer. We've got no address here. Okay, Minneapolis. Let's see here. It's not sold, so that's good.
Oh, this is Hamid.
Yes, Hamid, good morning. This is Ben. How are you?
Good.
Good. I was calling you back, following back about your property on Fremont Avenue. See if you were still.
What about it? Have you talked before?
Yes, you spoke to my assistant, and I don't think that there was anything that you guys were able to work out. But I was going through the notes, and I think we might be able to work something out.
Well, it's not for sale.
Oh, you changed your mind. Okay.
I haven't spoken with anybody. Thanks for the call.
Okay. He said he's not selling. Okay. Mm. No address. Okay. Let's go on to the next.
Thank you for calling. Please listen carefully as your options may have changed.
Okay, so again, no address here. It's a very long process here, you guys. This is not a video that you want to just sit there and enjoy with popcorn. This is something where you have to start doing some of the stuff that I'm doing so you can get results on your end. No address. Very few people will watch this video, but the ones that do, this is like you doing business together alongside me, and you will pick up a lot of good stuff because we do generate a lot of good opportunities that you can be a part of as well if you want to. Okay, these are all no address. Ohio. Okay, let's see.
This is Rufina. Have a great day. Leave me a message.
Oh,
At the tone, please record.
okay. South Carolina, let's see. I don't see it sold.
Hello.
Hey, Larry, good morning. How are you? This is Ben. I was asking you how you are. This is Ben.
Okay, yeah, I'm feeling a little better.
Oh, well, yeah, sometimes, you know, I feel the same way, but I was just calling you back about the property. We had been chatting for a while about the property there on Allison Drive and wanted to see if you were still planning on moving forward and selling it.
Yeah, it's, I've had some issues over the last few days. I've been sick.
Oh, I'm sorry
But
to hear.
I'm trying to get things headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Have you made a proposal on that one yet?
Yeah, we talked about 73 and a half.
Okay. I'm on my way to the doctor right now. Can you shoot a text or a
Sure.
email or whatever?
Sure.
Your contact number, your quote, your contact number.
Yeah, for sure. I can do that right now.
I'm trying to get this thing wound down, and I've been in and out of hospital. Every time I go in the hospital, I lose all my notes and all my phone messages. So
Sure.
I'm trying to redo it.
Sure. No, I understand that. I completely understand. I will send you an email and a text, and I'll also be praying for you. Anything in particular I should be praying for?
and have my kidney
Oh,
kind of keep it in and out of the hospital. And I don't know where, what do you call it, catheter, wear a catheter
yeah.
2 months.
Oh, man.
And it's just kind of pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get over it, but if the summer come out for a while, I might can, we bombarded with rain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have,
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand. Well, I'll be praying for you.
I appreciate it, my friend. Just get to me, and hopefully within the next day I can get something lined up and get you holler back.
Okay, you got it. I appreciate it, Larry. Don't forget my. It's gonna come from me, Ben. Ben is my name, and I will send it here in the
All right.
next 10 minutes. Okay.
That'd be fine, man. I sure appreciate it.
Thank you, Larry. Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye now.
Okay, so that was an excellent phone call. Okay, let me exit here. So now you heard it. So that was perfect delivery, execution of my scripts that I've been practicing for decades. And when I told him that I would pray for him, that is no joke. I have to mean it. Otherwise, I would be a hypocrite, and I don't want to be a hypocrite. Plus, it's just not good. I won't get, be able to be of help. And that's the number one thing is I always try to remember I'm here to help people. And if, all I could do is pray for somebody, like you said, you heard him. He really appreciates it. This property is in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Okay, so I offered him 73 and a half. Wants to move forward. I apologized. No, he apologized. He apologized. He has been dealing with medical issues and was on his way to the hospital right now. So he asked me to send him an email and shoot him a text. But he is ready. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then okay. This one here came from our Facebook marketing advertising that we do. Let's see, the potential ARV here is we can sell for maybe 115, maybe. There's one for 160 just sold. So that is a pretty good price, really good price. So let me call a partner locally. Okay, so I just came back. It's a little bit later because I filled out a contract and sent it, and I didn't want to bore you guys with filling out a contract. It's not that difficult, so I don't think I need to show you that in this video. All you do is just get a contract, agreement for sale, or a purchase and sale of real estate contract, and send it out. If there's any problems after it's signed, send it to the title company, and if there's any issues with it, they send an addendum. It's really quite simple. Just get it under contract and get it transacted. Okay, so now I am going to continue these phone calls here. Okay, so next call here. So that was great. So that was a $30,000 phone call, or a long-term buy and hold. I am interested in the area, so we might just keep it. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But see, we went through an entire video just talking about theory and not getting any success whatsoever. And then all of a sudden we get a nice call. That's what this is all about. And you spend a lot of time. It seems like it's wasted, but it ain't. It isn't. Sorry. No. Yes. Okay. Okay, Missouri. Let's see here. It looks boarded up, but
You reached me.
you reached me, he said. That's funny. Utah, let's see. No, he might have been a little too early for him. It's 8 o'clock. No, it's 9 o'clock in Utah. So this one here is in Tennessee. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Billy, good morning. How are you? This is Ben. Billy, can you hear me okay? We'll try later. Okay. Houston. Oh. Picked up and then hung up again. Okay, this is my partner. Okay, let's go on to the next here. Okie doke.
Please listen. Hello, you are through to PayPal W.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Fax. Ooh.
Welcome to the Amgen service desk.
Okay. All of these are bad numbers.
Thank you for calling Minneapolis 311. If this is an emergency, please hang up.
311. Well, going through a lot of
This
bad
call may be
numbers.
recorded.
See, and this is kind of like what you have to do until you find the diamond in the rough. This is the rough part of the diamond in the rough saying, adage. Okay, nothing. Nothing again. Don't lose heart. Keep going. It'll be worth it. Here we have a property now. Okay.
Sorry, but the person you called has a voice mailbox that has not been set up yet.
Okay. Lake Charles. Okay.
Please leave your message for 409. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. Seven, 9, 1.
Okay, this is everything is wrong here.
Press 1 if you live in California. Press 1 if you live in California.
Lots of rejection, lots of wasted time, seemingly. So this is why I advise also contact me so you don't have to sit on the phone like me, you know. And that way, you know, I help you, you help me. It's a fantastic.
Press 1 if you live in California.
It's a fantastic opportunity for both of us because
Press 1 if you live in California.
I won't have to do certain things, and then you won't have to do certain things, and we can work as a team. So contact me. Don't hesitate.
For quality assurance.
Georgia. Let's see here.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name.
Nothing. Oklahoma.
Hello?
Hey, good morning, Jerry. How are you?
Hello, who is this?
This is Ben. This is Ben. I was just calling you
Ben,
back.
how can I help you?
Yeah, I was just calling you back about your property there on the 67th Avenue. We had spoken before. You actually spoke to my assistant and
Yeah,
see
I
if.
sold it. It's sold.
Oh, it's
Thanks for
sold.
calling.
You sold it. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. You sold it. Okay. I don't see that on the notes, to be honest, but. Lehigh Acres. Right back to Florida here.
Hello.
Hey, good morning, Robert. How are you?
Good. Who is speaking?
Yeah, this is Ben. I was calling you back about your property there on 13th Street, Lehigh Acres.
Hey, Ben, how are you?
Oh, doing fantastic, doing fantastic. Are you still trying to move it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What?
The
What-
problem is that it's going to pay me very little. I want to go by what it's
supposedly worth, and I just can't let it go for that price.
And what's that price?
Look, I paid $23,500 for the price for the lot. You know,
Mhm.
back in the day when the property was going crazy, and I'm looking for just $15,000 is what I'm looking for the lot. That's all I'm looking for.
Okay,
You
15,000.
know, I know, I don't think it's out of the range, of what you guys want to give, but it's just 15 grand, and that would do it for me. And
Mm-hmm.
I could walk away in peace with the loss.
Yeah, no, and that's it's hard to do that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my brothers are telling me, just keep it, just keep it, just keep it. I'm just trying to get rid of it and one less headache to deal with.
That's right, and you don't have to keep paying those taxes and all that kind of stuff. Not that it's too much. It's not too much, but
No, it's only $200. I think it was $250 this year. I think I paid $250 last year, something like that.
Mhm.
Not a lot,
Yeah.
It's a nice lot because first of all, it's a corner lot. So in my opinion, the value goes up because of that corner lot,
Yeah.
And it's it's really, I've been to Lehigh Acres. It's in one of the better areas of Lehigh Acres too. So that's why I feel like 15 grand ain't a lot to ask for that,
Yeah. Where are you located? I'm curious.
I'm in Boynton Beach right now. I live in Boynton Beach. Yeah.
You're
And,
down the road from me. I'm right here in Aventura.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning a trip to Lehigh, so I wanted to reach out. But 15. If I could just get rid of the headache, would you still be negotiable on the 15? And let's say I were to just put cash in your hand, like here in the next few days. What would you think about that?
I don't know. I would really seriously have to consider it, because taking more of a hit, is like someone sticking a knife in my back.
Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. Oh, man, yeah.
And I don't know what it is. You're using a lot. I'm assuming you're buying multiple lots, but I got a feeling in the end, the 15 is not really going to hurt you, because if you do build there on that lot, that's the first house that's going to be sold, and I know you're going to make your money back right away.
Well, I can certainly appreciate that. Let me ask you this. Do you know anything about the utilities? Are we going to have to dig a well, septic? What's the electrical? Any of that stuff?
No, everything's right there. City water, electric, everything's right there on the street.
Okay.
You're just going to make the connection with the city. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. You make the connection with the city, and that's it.
Yeah, and what about the do you know anything about the wait time to build for them to approve it?
From what I understand, because what I was gonna do was, if I didn't sell a lot, I was gonna build a container home on there, which is allowed.
It is allowed.
I called the city up, and there's several container homes in Lehigh Acres right now. So they can't negate yours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the direction I was going to go, because I felt like, wow, you build a container home, all you do is building the base, which what I was going to do, because of you never know if you're going to get flooded or not. What I was going to do, I was going to build a concrete structure where the car would go underneath and the container home would go up on top. So if your car got flooded, well, there's insurance for that, but at least your house wouldn't get flooded.
That's a good way to look at it, for sure. Yeah. Okay.
And nowadays, because I've been researching those container homes, back in the day weren't as nice as they are now, especially with solar panels and all kinds of goodies that they have nowadays.
Yeah, they're good. And I think Amazon is also building some container homes and ship them right to you, I think.
They actually do, but there's some better ones, Like I found one for $150K, and I mean, soup to nuts, 2 40-foot containers, completely done. They just drive it up, connected to the concrete structure that you implemented for it, and that's it.
And that's it. Wow.
And you just walk away. You got the home in 3 days.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. Well, let me ask you this. we buy, we buy, me and my partners and stuff, we buy properties in many different ways. Obviously cash is the name of the game, and it's never a
Right.
problem. We can give you cash. But we also
Okay.
sometimes what we do is, in cash, by the way, it has to be the lowest offer simply because cash is at a premium. But if you're set on getting, 15, maybe 14, I could do something also to give you that. So what we could do is, if you can help me with the financing on that, all or some of it, or however you think about that, then I might be able to give you that. Are you open to helping me with the financing?
Yeah, I could think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I could think about it. I would have to
Okay.
run some numbers and really consider it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because- Yeah, I really would like to get rid of it because, first of all, I got 5 more years to retire,
Oh,
and
wow,
I'm not retiring in this country, so I'm retiring in South America.
Oh,
And,
wow. Okay.
I prefer to just, not have anything here.
Yeah.
Because I called up the other day and I said to myself, if I don't sell this lot, what I'll do is I'll just buy maybe a high-end trailer too and just put it on there. So I called up to find out if you could get a permit for that.
And what they say?
They said yes.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But the funny part about it was the guy made me laugh because I don't know if your neighbors are gonna like it, but yeah, you can do it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. 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 The neighbors might be a pain. They'll always be like reporting you and stuff. Yeah.
But I drove around there, and
Mhm.
they can't complain. Some of them got some high-end trailers sitting on the lot with the house next to it. So
Really?
I said, who the hell's gonna complain? You got some set of balls, and a lot of those, lots there are 2-acre lots,
Wow.
1-acre lots.
Uh-huh.
And what do you call it? You could build a really nice home. From what I understand too, they're building, I don't know if it's a stadium or a park.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're going to build another mall there.
Wow.
Because, you have to drive out of Lehigh to get to those places,
Mhm.
and now they want to be self-contained, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. What do you know about, first of all, what size is your lot? Before I forget.
It's a 1/4-acre lot.
Quarter
I think
acre.
it's 10,000 square feet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 1/4-acre lot.
And do you know
And you
anything?
know what's good over there too?
Uh-huh.
What I like, they still got the small town feel because when you call up City Hall,
Gotcha.
you actually get a person.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah,
Small
that's
town,
what I
yeah.
like about the area. So
Okay. Well, yeah, let's do the transaction. I mean, I'm willing to give you the 15 if you can help me with the financing. So here's what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to send you just a quick little agreement, and then we get it signed up, and then we can hash out, the financing. You can tell me, well, this is what I was thinking and stuff like that. But that way
Right.
we can get the paperwork started, at the 15,000, and we can get it on, black and white. So that way we can just move
Right.
forward and start working on it. And then we can just kind of like discuss, what you like. You mentioned retiring in South America. That'd be awesome. If I'm paying you monthly, I mean, that's an income that you can have while you're down there,
True.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you say about that?
I'll consider it.
Okay.
Like I said, you can send me that if you like, and I'll just run some numbers and talk to my brother. 'Cause my brother's an accountant. So.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. What email address should I use to send it to you?
What? You could use that one.
The email address. I don't see an email address here.
Oh, the email address.
Yep.
The email address.
Mhm.
RSTEE99@yahoo.com.
99 at Yahoo. Okay. Okay, let me confirm here. You said RSTEE99 at yahoo.com.
That is correct.
Okay, so let me get this ready, and I will go ahead and send it today, and then we can revisit, get back on the phone. Let's say sometime Monday or Tuesday after you talk to them, and then we'll get this going.
All right. Thank you very much, Ben. You have a great day.
You got it. Thank you, Robert. Pleasure speaking with you. We'll
All
talk
right.
soon. Okay.
You too.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Shakalak. Gonna give me financing. Oh, I can feel it. He's gonna go talk to this and that or whatever. I can feel this deal is done. It's pretty much locked up. So has to confirm with his brother. Okay. All right, mark it as, oh. Okay, let me see, I messed it up here. No. Streets, his name is Robert. Okay. I exited the windows and I have to find him. We have like 4,000 people on this CRM. And so I think I remember his name. Robert, I think. Yeah, there we go. Got him. So I'm going to move him to warm lead. His email address is RST. Yahoo.com. Okay, so I'm gonna add him on here. I'm gonna put the email address on his file. Okay. Now, he said he called the city and they told him that he could put a mobile home there or a container home. He will retire in South America, and I told him he could have a little income from this property every month. He really wants to get rid of it. Mentioned that a few times. I pressed him on the cash offer, but he doesn't want to. He likes the seller finance deal for 50K. We'll send the agreement. Okay. All right, so that is, let me set up a I will set up task here to send the contract. Send contract, seller finance. Okay, so that's how you do it. I get like 1 or 2. We got 2 today. 2 today. 1 for cash, 1 seller finance. Right? Okay. Sweet. Done. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You can see how the whole video is boring, 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 and then at the end, we got the call. This guy, seller finance, and then the other guy that we're buying that property for 50 cents on the dollar. I'm not saying wholesaling is bad or flipping is bad, but if we go to flip in wholesaling, I can see how people get addicted. I don't do it, but I might do it on this one. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Either way, you can participate in both of those deals. Reach out to me. Let me know. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Have a nice day. I'll see you back here on another video. Actually, I apologize about that. Let me go ahead and show you. I forgot to show you the dialer right here. So that was, I showed you what we do to call the people that we've already had in the pipeline. So now I'm going to show you people who we've never spoken to. So let's get yelled at before I let you go. Okay. These are the cold calls. I'm going to start making these cold calls, and let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting a triple dialer here. It's called smartphone. And it's calling. All 3 are calling at the same time.
Surgical Associates, this is Greg.
Did you say Craig? Greg. Yep. I was looking actually for Shiza Hazan.
Okay. Yeah, wrong number. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay, have a good one.
You too.
Finishing call. Wrong number. Okay. Let's call. Disposition. Let me see. They updated this thing. Disposition. Where is that? Okay, well. Okay. That didn't, their new interface is not working, but correctly, but let me try it again. Okay, so
Has been forwarded to an
let's
automatic voice
see.
message system 407-538-1691 is not available.
Yeah, this is not allowing me to keep in pace here. Okay, here we go. I switched back to their old interface.
Good morning, all for the professional title.
Yes, I was looking for Janet.
This is Jan.
Janet Henson?
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, well, I was calling about a property on Pear Tree, but you work at Title Company?
Yes.
Huh. It shows that you're the owner of Pear Tree Court.
I am. Who is this? This
Okay,
is my
okay.
job. What do you want?
I apologize. I found you in public record as being behind on your mortgage payments.
I am not.
Okay, okay. Well, I will update our notes. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Bye-bye. She is not behind. She was yelling. I don't know if you could hear on the payments. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so the triple dialer is activated again. It's dialing.
Por favor, deje su mensaje
Mm.
para... Edwin Venera.
Wrong number here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 407-247-1659 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay, let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Nothing.
Message erased. At the tone, please. At the end of your message, press 1. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4.
Okay. Continue dialing.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4. Are you still there? If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4.
Hello?
Sorry you're having trouble. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much how it goes. And you just we spent like 10, 15 minutes. We connected with one person. It was the right person, but the information we have is wrong. So that is pretty much what it is. You pull a list, you skip trace it, get the phone numbers, and then you start calling, cold calling, and then see if this is what happens after that. This is behind, like under the hood right here is what I'm showing you. So it's a very annoying thing. So that's why, we use ISAs, inside sales agents, to do this for us. And then what we do is what I showed you earlier in the video, where I'm just only speaking to people who are the owner, who might have an interest in selling, right? So that is actually the business right there. So I hope you guys like this video. This thing is still still dialing, but that was it right there. So we're gonna leave it there, you guys. We will come back for session 2, I think today. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. But either way, the next video is on the playlist now, and you can just let it play. Hello, Maria. Oh, thank you. And either way, I'll see you back here on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to come back, save the channel, and reach out to me. That's the most important thing. If I had to choose between getting a like or subscribe, or you contacting me using the information in the box below, I would rather you contact me. Okay, so if you guys want to do that, go ahead. I appreciate it. Let's do some deals together.
Please leave your message for 4.
Thanks. See you later.